Hello guys, this is part 4 of the character creation series with Blender, and this one is about rigging. First of all, I have to say that we have a little problem with our ghost model. We have an inside and an outside both visible, and let me show you what happens when I add bones and start to rig this model. Here I add the first bone, set it to X-ray so that we can see it above the model, then I extrude out by pressing E a second bone. Select the model in object mode, then the bones, and press Ctrl P and choose with automatic weights. Then switch to pose mode and look at this, what happens when I rotate the bone. Horrible. The space between inside and outside is really small, and when the mesh is bent, the inside could get kind of pulled above the outside. I also tried to fix this with weight painting for both sides, but the only solution that I can think of is to increase the space between the inside and the outside faces. But it's great that this happened, because this is how game asset creation is like in real life. You create something and then you realize that something actually doesn't work and you have to fix it. So here's what I will do now. I will select all the inner faces in face selection mode, first with circle selection and then lasso selection. For circle selection, press C key and then select with the left mouse button, and to finish this mode press the Enter key. For the lasso selection, hold the Ctrl key down and draw selections of faces till you have selected all the faces of the models inside. This could take a while, so we'll speed up the video. Okay, once you are sure that you selected all the inner faces, press the S key and scale the selected faces down. Now we have a wider gap between the inner and the outer faces of the mesh, and after that I switch to edge selection mode, then hold the Alt key down and select this inner edge loop here. After that I press the S key to scale it up a little bit to decrease the width of the outer border. Great, now I think we can add the bones and get no more overlapping issues. So let's do this like we did before. Press Shift A and add a single bone. Set it to X-ray. Then switch to Edit mode and extrude out the head bone. And now comes a cool trick for adding symmetrical bones. Select X-axis mirror, then the head of the first bone in edit mode, and after that press Shift and E, and two bones will be extruded to the left and the right, and then press E again to extrude again two new child bones. Then I select these two bones, bring them a little bit to the front, and press the R key to rotate them inwards. And the same process I use for creating bones for the back part of the ghost. Alright, I think that this small rig could be enough for animating the ghost, so I select the ghost model first in object mode, then the armature with Shift key pressed, and then I press Ctrl P and choose with automatic weights. Okay, let's switch to the pose mode for the armature and test the deformation of the mesh when rotating the bones. And this looks quite decent. Okay guys, I think we can go with that. By the way, to clear all these transformations, these rotations of the bones, you could select all the bones by pressing the A key and then press Alt R to clear the transformations. If you would like to have more control over the areas where the arms usually are if it wouldn't be a ghost, you could go ahead and switch to edit mode, extrude out 2 arm bones and then do the parenting process with automatic weights again. Alright, I'm happy with my ghost rigging, and in the next part we will create animations using this rig and then export the model to a game engine. So thanks for watching this, I hope you enjoyed this series, and if you do, please like the video and subscribe to my channel to be notified when the next part will be available. Consider supporting me on my Patreon, this would help a lot, and come back soon to JNM.